Hi ladies, here we are with our mini-series, and this is part 3, and same thing. We decided that for this time around, since we didn't show you all how the first page was done. Do you have anything?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, this was the first page that we did. The original fold that didn't get videotaped because I hit video instead of photo. So we're going to do the original page. All the pages that you've seen, the other 2 modifications came from this one fold. So we're going to do this page today, and this will be our last page, which will give us 4 pages. It'll give you 3 pages, and then from there, we figured you could just make
this episode again.
Yeah, and make whichever pages and put as many pages as you wanted in your mini album. Okay, so it's the same thing. Fold in half, vertically score at 3.5 and 8.5. Fold them in, and then you are going to cut right down to the 3.5 score mark.
I'm trying to do a good job, not like I just did.
And to the 8.5 score mark. And I hope I'm in frame. We're at Crystal's house tonight, so you will have this again. Okay? Bye, kid. Don't see me.
Huh?
It doesn't see me. Why doesn't it see me?
It does? I was just gonna take care of that. You gotta code this one more.
Oh, I can never. Okay, so here we are.
She's Pisces.
I am Pisces.
They should have just called it confusion and skipped the whole Pisces talk.
Okay, so not funny, not cool. So so here we are. We're gonna fold both of this in towards the 3.5 score mark and the 8.5 score mark, and then we're gonna come in with it. So you're gonna have this pocket right here. Okay, just like that. And this time you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So here it is, like this. Remember, for one of our pages we left it like this, and that was a page. Well, both of these are folding in just like this. And then you're going to fold them in like this. And whenever Crystal fits hogging the bone folder, because we only have one.
Oh, I have a little. Okay.
Alright, so here we go. Right there. And
lady that glue over there is and you gotta cut off your inch.
Yeah, you gotta cut off an inch off of one of the sides. It doesn't really matter which one you cut off an inch off, but just remember that the side that you don't cut the inch off is where your binding will be. I think I'll give you yours. Okay, so here is your original pocket, and we're going to cut an inch off one of them, just like that.
Remember not to glue both of your sides, top and bottom. I'm sure you're tired of hearing me say that.
I need to shade this. What's your shader? Yeah, I'm at Crystal's mercy this time, because like I said, we are at her house. We did most of our shading off the screen this time, off camera, just because it just took so long of you ladies just sitting there watching us shade.
Sure you're bored with us by now?
We want to get this going and done so that we can start our Halloween mini-series. Can't wait to do that. That's going to be fun.
I was actually married on Halloween.
She was. Ladies, she wore a black veil.
Yes, I did.
You'll need to pop on over to my blog sometime next week and I'll post a picture.
And I wouldn't change it. I love my black veil that she made, by the way.
You should have seen everybody's faces. At the church, mind you. When she walks in.
Yep. Black veil. Like I said, I wouldn't change it. I love my veil. It's bigger than any veil you could buy.
You can glue here.
Made by my lady.
Pocket. Need to make sure we stay in frame here. So here is what it'll look like once your pieces are glued down. And you fold it back so you have this page with a binding right here, a pocket, 2 areas for pictures, and a pocket right there. Okay. So Crystal has boarded up all her privacy fence.
Oh my gosh.
Because
my series would look like some crazy gothic house in the neighborhood and on the street.
She needs to videotape that and show you all what her yard is looking like from the street. But her German Shepherd keeps jumping.
And jumping and jumping.
And the funny thing is that the dog figured that since they blocked the front part or the north side of the house, so now it's going to jump on the right side of the house.
Yeah, it's driving me insane.
I think it really dog.
He loves me so much.
Yeah, he's a good dog.
He really is other than the jumping.
Yeah, he's a beautiful dog. Okay, so this is your other page now. So now you will have 3 different pages on your mini. Here is where it binds, so when we start decorating, make sure you decorate like this. Okay, and don't cover that part, because that's going to be your binding. And this is what I'm going to use for tags, right here. I did a little cut on the top, like that. I just took a scrap piece of paper, and this I just did the oval, and I'm just going to glue that on the top as the header. That is a new Martha Stewart punch that I just got. And hey ladies, look, I kept the name. That one's called Beaded Arcs. And it looks like that. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that to the top. Try not to get glue all over the place. I cannot hold on to my piece. I keep dropping it. Not funny. Okay, so see, and just by adding a little topper, it just changes the whole look of your tag. Now, like I said, we are going to be embellishing and decorating this more on our own time, just so that we don't have time. So here's another tag that I'm making, and it's just a double-sided piece of paper, and I stamped it with some white, with a white stamp there. And I cut this using that same one, and I'm just going to glue it right smack in the center. And I'll make the tag look like it's a designer tag. And this page, I mainly used a lot of the scraps that I had from cutting for the other pages.
Yeah, I ended up having a lot, but yeah.
See, so when you glue that to that, it gives you, voila. So that's 2 tags, and I'm just going to insert these tags in here like that. First I'm going to use the crocodile on the bigger setting and punch me 2 little holes, and I'm just eyeing this, no measurement, like that. And on this one,
what are you working on?
I'm doing the tags.
Oh.
Just like that, just 2 little holes there. And I'm going to run some ribbon. I'm going to steal some of Crystal's ribbon since I'm at her house.
I am a ribbon fanatic too. She'll have an abundance.
She's got this beautiful ribbon. And what I'm going to do now, I always cut it at a slant, like that, because it's easier to follow through your little holes then. And, you know, I've been getting a lot of comments that a lot of newcomers to scrapbooking have been watching this series, and they are I've got some wonderful, wonderful comments. Or we have.
Yes, you guys are really sweet.
Yeah.
I'd love to go and read all the comments.
Yeah, where people are learning from this. And when we started doing this, I thought, well, you know, everybody is already scrapping and doing stuff, and they know what we're doing. Well, I was really, really pleased with knowing that I'm able to help those that are new. So I'm going to do little things that, if you already know how to do it, bear with us. But because there's a lot that this is something new to them. So that's all I did. And then the back looks pretty too. And then you can add something. You could dangle something from there if you wanted. So that's one tag. And that's going to go in there. And I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to use a different colored ribbon for this one. And I'm going to, and once again, I'm going to go in the front and just thread it through like this. And I think I'm using maybe 10 inches of ribbon for this tag. You see? So it's like just there, and then you just tie a little bow. And when you tie a bow, a happy little bow. when I tie bows, I'm not gonna do that tie bow. I hold it here, and if I come down and my tail is down here, it's gonna stay down there. So when I tie my bow, my tails will be down. If I do this and my tail goes up, then when you tie it, that you see how that's up there now? So you would have an upside down bow. So if you make sure that you keep your tails down, then come down, up and around and down with your tail like this. When you tie your bow, it's facing the right direction. But of course, this one didn't do it just because. Because I'm being videotaped and showing them. But trust me, ladies, it really works.
I forgot to shade my edges of my book.
So there. So you have another little cattywampus bow, yeah, and Crystal's not allowed to see my bows because she is a bow fanatic. She, for her wedding, we were tying little bows on the bubble bottles.
I didn't even know.
Lord. I think I did like 100 bubble bottles, and she was still like on her first one, driving me madly insane with that. And I'm just going to trim my nipples. I think that bowl may be enough big. Now, I'm probably going to glue flowers and stuff on top of my ribbon, so those are my two tags for there. And now I'm going to put the mat that goes on top. And for my mats, I chose to do this. And all this is a Martha Stewart cut around. Okay, so I did my 4 corners, and then I went around it like this. What now?
Have you seen that?
No.
It's from Ray Charles, you know, like Jamie Foxx, who does the remix. And the guy, not Jamie Foxx, but his manager or somebody comes up with a song. Everybody do this. I don't know.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, it made me think of that.
Okay, now remembering to stay away from the edges right here because that's where your binding's gonna be.
Should I color the greens?
See?
Side? Or the stripy side?
The stripy side.
Because one side's gonna show completely. For the tags.
Oh, I don't think. I guess that. Yeah. That's pretty. So there. So that's what. And this particular page, what has 2 pockets that are going to look the same. So I cut 2 of those to go here, so that they're both going to have the same look to them. And like we said, we shaded all this ahead of time.
I tried to. I'm finding a lot of stuff that I forgot.
Oh, are you?
Well, so far I didn't shade my book or this.
That's right. I didn't shade the book either.
I only shaded one side and this.
We're like fast mode today. We really want to get started with the Halloween series.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Okay. So there's my other side.
Well, because you guys hanging, we have to finish what we started.
Yeah, and you know, I got a comment today from a real nice friend saying that she wants us to hurry up and do this because she wants to know how to cover it because she's never done a mini before and she wants to know how we're doing the cover. So the cover's coming right after this. So. Okay, so there you go. So now the tags for here. And for my tags there, I just cut, these were just strips of paper. like this. That I just, and it's very simple. I didn't use any. I just scissors to cut it. Like they look like little houses. Folded them down.
They do look like little houses.
Yeah. And I'm going to put these 3 in that right there. And I'm just going to glue the flaps down on all 3 of these. So this has been a really, really simple mini to work on.
Yes, I love it. Wait, honestly, I am ready to move on to something else, but I love it. I really do like it. I enjoy making this. It's so simple and so pretty whenever you're done.
Yeah, it is. And I just happen to have this little tiny thing there, so I'm going to glue it. And that's the beauty when you're working with paper, is that you can add and subtract and glue here and glue there, and wherever you think it looks best, just do it. Just do it. Don't be afraid. Just do it.
Because what you don't do this time, you can do next time.
Yeah.
That is the advice that she gave me, because I am so particular about some things, and I'm worried, well, I really want to do this, but I have these options, and I really want to do this. Seriously, trust me, I know you can really drive yourself crazy saying that. So just tell yourself whatever you don't use now, you can use it on a different page or a different mini. It's all going to be used, so go with it.
Okay, so I put 3 little tags on mine here. I put this one that looks like a little house for some reason. Look at it, it looks like it's got...
You're welcome.
Yeah, welcome to the saps. And then 2 little tags right there. The Ace Venturas.
The Adams.
The Adams. The Johnsons. The Dwight Johnsons.
The Rocks.
The Rocks. Okay, so those are my 3. So I finished this page already, and that. So now for the inside, right here. And like I said, this we pre-did a lot just because we did want to hurry up and do this and be able to do the covers.
We don't want to bore you guys.
Yeah, with you watching us shade. So here we go.
Seems to be already.
Once again, I
so
just
glad
did.
I shaded everything before the video came on.
I just did the 4 corners on this one. You know that the 4 corners, that's what they used to call, what they now call the electric slide. When I was growing up, the electric slide was the 4 corners. And it used to be done to a country song, and I think I've told the story before. No.
Have you?
I think I have.
I don't know. You're like, my pappy used to say.
My husband does all of that. But with him, it's, what's that uncle he's always talking about? That I keep threatening him if he says that name again.
Weird name.
His uncle... God, we should know. He talks about him all the time.
I don't even see it. So there's some new names.
Crystal.
Sorry. I speak it like it is.
I can't believe I cannot remember that man's name as much as I've heard it. In the past 25 years I've been married to the names today.
Nope, we don't block him out at all.
So here are my pages. Right there. And there's a lot of blue on this page, so I have some
Ooh, I like that. It's like blue and purple.
Butterflies that I'm just going to glue on the tops right here. Just like that. And why? Because I like butterflies, so everything has to have a butterfly. And I've been really good. I have put butterflies in none of the other stuff. It's not yet. So
it's coming.
So there's my page completed.
You're done?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
And I did what I told people to watch out for. No. Is that backwards?
Yeah, it is, Mother. Good Lord.
No, it isn't. Is it? No, it isn't.
You're gonna open it like this. Aren't your butterflies upside down? Oh, no, they're not. No, it opens like this.
So my butterflies are backwards?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. See,
well, I told you.
all need to be really careful with what...
See, and as many
I was
times
showing you all what not to do.
My idiotic math teacher did that my first day of class. Ooh, we were so mad. He gets on there and he works out this long freaking problem, right? Well, he takes up the whole board, and at the end, he says, okay, now, this is what not to do. This is how you don't want to work out the problem. So he's like, so just draw your big X over that in your notebook. Ooh, people were so mad. Thank God I knew what he was doing ahead of time so that I didn't.
That's really pretty, Crystal. I really like those colors together.
Well, okay, sticking all the way out, it can't do that actually, huh?
How come?
Because I glued it to the corner, so I can't do that.
Well, why? Oh, because I glued mine up further.
Yours over.
That's okay. It can come like that.
It doesn't look odd.
No, it doesn't look odd.
Or sure.
Or do that. Yep. Ugh. Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, so let's recap.
My dog does that.
What we weren't supposed to do was you're binding here, so your book's gonna open like this. So make sure that whatever you have here is facing, you. I had my butterflies upside down, but look, it was a quick fix. I just redid them.
Yeah. So I was trying to get you to listen to it.
So there you go. So that is, and I had a little envelope I was going to put in here somewhere, but I don't guess I'm going to put it down unless I put it right there. I can put it right, look, it fits on the inside if you put it, the envelope fits right inside.
Excuse me, trying to go there.
But I don't think I'm going to put an envelope, because that's good for a picture right there.
That looks good.
No, it looks really good. Ooh, the colors are really pretty.
Yeah, that's colors.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, really, really nice. Okay, so let me show you. I did a little template right here. I cut it the length of the book, and then I measured an inch from the top and an inch from the bottom in, and that's where I punched my 2 little holes. And you make yourself a little template and you keep it, and then you'll always know where to punch your holes. Now if you place it in the back right here, you can just go ahead and punch your holes. And I'm using the crocodile, and I'm using the biggest cut that it has. So there are your 2 holes for your book to start out. So we have,
I don't even know where I'm putting my little envelope. Should I put an envelope somewhere?
oh my god, Nikki, can you put it there somewhere else? Yeah, if you want to, I just think this. And like I said, I'm doing the flowers. So here are all my 4 pages, and I'm going to go ahead and punch my holes in.
See, I have a little envelope, but I'm not sure where I want to put it. If I want to cover that up, because that looks so pretty. I don't want to put anything over it.
So there's one. So here's the other. Remember, and that's why we kept saying don't put nothing over here, because now you see the holes are free. And really, so that's 2 pages now. And I'm thinking 4 pages is really good for this one. What do you think?
4 pages, I think so.
Is that what you put on mine?
Yes, and it's the very thick book. And that's what, whenever I sold all the kits, that's what I put.
Okay, so just make sure that when you're punching your holes that your pages are going the way that they should be facing and all that good stuff. And punch your holes in. Crystal's husband, bless his heart, he's in there trying to get some sleep, so we're trying to be kind of quiet and not a lot of
Are we being too quiet?
laughing and
hello. Actually, I'm very sidetracked. I'm trying to find this. Found it. All that time I was looking for this pen.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Where's the pen? I don't know how to answer texts.
Okay, so all my pages have been holed. And there you go. And what we are going to use are Where are the bindings again? Oh, that's really pretty. That turned out good. I really like that Martha Stewart punch.
Yeah, that's good. What are you looking for?
Oh, you right there. You open the door cover, just one.
I don't know where to put it.
Right there. Oh, that's so pretty. Those butterflies really
Binding is really
bring it out really pretty. I really like them.
Yeah, cool. Why can't we keep track of the thing?
Okay, so we're gonna use the 2-inch. 2-inch or 1.5. I'm not sure what this is. I think they're 2 inches. Let's see. These are 1.5 inch binding rings. This is how we're gonna bind our books. And I'm probably going to put some reinforcement stickers on my little holes here. So here it is, okay? And we're going to do the covers in just a few minutes. So, page 1. And we will show, once all the flowers and everything are put up, we will show you the completed finished product. This one opens like that. You saw that one page. And it opens like this. Like this. And this one.
Where's your little template there? I'll just use your template as well.
Didn't this one have... Where's the one? Oh, this one. This one, I forgot about this page. This one has the 2 tags right there. It's the one we did last week.
What did you use?
Yeah, that's the template.
I'm going to use her template, make it easy on myself.
And the tag, and then this is today's page. And I didn't do it wrong. I just put it in here backwards. Yeah, just like this.
Did you go through all of yours? I did.
I did one at a time. And then this is the last page right here. So even though all of our things are pretty different, all of the mats and stuff that we use, different colored paper, because the papers came from the same stack, they all went with each other beautifully. And you see how big that is? And this is going to hold a whole bunch of pictures. I'll count them, and I'll write it on there, how many pictures this is going to hold. And so that is my mini.
It drives me crazy how the paper gets stuck in.
You see how I put arrows on the paper? Oh, that's another thing. That's because of that. So just put it at the end of the arrow, and you don't have to keep cleaning it.
For real?
For real.
I swear my mother is a genius. I hope I acquire all of her geniusness. Yeah, it does actually.
Yeah. See where the arrow is? I'll show you all what I mean by that. It really helps a lot. There. When you do your measurements, you see how I put the arrow? So because the crocodile gets all the paper stuck in there, and then you can't see. Yeah. So as long as you put your crocodile at the end of the arrow, it'll always be in the same.
This is my favorite page right here.
That turned out really pretty, and then we were in such a rush to get it done before the camera came on. And we're still at 29 minutes.
So we're doing good.
Yeah. So,
listen, now we just need to do our cover.
Go ahead and bind it, and we'll sign off, and we'll come back with the, just to show you the book. Those are really pretty colors. And it turned out like red, blue, huh? Did you plan that? You probably planned that, of course.
I did.
You see, I didn't plan none of mine. I just grabbed the pages that fell on my lap.
It's a problem. I planned too much, actually.
You see, I didn't plan it that this page is that same page, but it looks totally different because I used different colors. Yep.
That is just so pretty.
That is beautiful. I love that.
So now you can really see now that it's binded what we were talking about, how you want to be careful with your mats. It's really clear to see, and then whenever you turn it over, this is also why you didn't want to put. Let me show the back of yours. See, this is the back page. This is why you didn't want to put this all the way over to the end, even though you had that room. See? So this just shows you why we were putting so much emphasis on being careful as to where you put your mats, front and back, because it really gets close. You get me? See right there, I kind of moved it a little.
You were almost too
close. Yeah. Because this is a modified one. So since we folded this over instead of under or in, I was just viewing it differently. It looked different to me, so I kind of pushed it over because I really wanted to show that off. But still out of the way of the binding. So yeah, that's what we were talking about. And I still have mats that I need to put on some of my pages. But yeah, there's my book, ladies. Now we will do the cover.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of our, what should we call this book? So we can call this mini-series something. I don't know.
We should just call it the Someone Special, because that's what yours was called.
No more. All of yours have been someone special. Something special. Just 2. So you want to do this one 3?
Then call it nothing. Nothing special.
You see how she just Okay. Well, this is our first. The first series. Yeah. Okay, ladies, thank you so much for
the first lady is the first book.
The first book. The first book of the series. 1. We'll call it 1. The 1 book. 1. Okay, ladies, thank you so much for watching, and we will come back and show you how to do the cover, okay? Thanks. Love.
I think I'm going to put this there. Bye.